Kazakhstan, a name that resonates with mystery for many, a country larger than all of Western Europe combined. This Central Asian giant sprawls across a landscape of breathtaking diversity. Imagine endless steppes, rolling deserts and towering mountains. This is Kazakhstan, a landlocked nation with a rich history and a sparse population. Its sheer size, coupled with challenging geographical features, has shaped its destiny in profound ways. From ancient nomads to modern-day city dwellers, the people of Kazakhstan have learned to adapt and thrive in this land of vast horizons. The Kazakh steppe is a sight to behold. Imagine an ocean of grass stretching as far as the eye can see. This seemingly endless expanse is both beautiful and unforgiving. The steppe, while picturesque, poses challenges for human settlement. Its vastness makes infrastructure development difficult and costly. The lack of natural barriers allows for harsh winds and sudden temperature changes. Yet, it was on these very steppes that nomadic cultures flourished for centuries, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the land. Beyond the steppes, Kazakhstan's landscape becomes even more dramatic. Deserts, vast and unforgiving, cover significant portions of the country. The Kizilkum Desert, a sea of sand dunes, presents a formidable challenge to human habitation. In the south and east, towering mountain ranges rise abruptly from the plains. The Tian Shan and Altai Mountains with their snow-capped peaks and glacial valleys are breathtakingly beautiful. Yet these majestic mountains also act as barriers, isolating communities and making travel and communication difficult. For centuries, Kazakhstan was the domain of nomadic tribes. These hardy people, masters of horsemanship and animal husbandry, roamed the steppes in search of grazing lands for their herds. Life was a constant migration, a delicate balance between man and nature. The nomadic lifestyle required vast spaces to sustain their herds. This inherent need for mobility shaped their culture and their relationship with the land. Even today, echoes of this nomadic past can be seen in Kazakh traditions, cuisine, and their deep connection to the natural world. Section 5. Echoes of the Soviet Era. The remnants of a bygone era still linger in the architecture and infrastructure of Kazakhstan, telling stories of a complex past. The 20th century brought dramatic changes to Kazakhstan. It was a time of transformation, upheaval, and adaptation as the country navigated through the tides of history. As part of the Soviet Union, the country underwent a forced transition from nomadic pastoralism to settled agriculture. Collectivized farms were established, fundamentally altering the landscape and the lives of the Kazakh people. Many Kazakhs were forced to abandon their traditional way of life, leaving behind centuries-old customs and practices. The nomadic lifestyle, which had been the cornerstone of Kazakh culture, was replaced by a new, imposed order. This period also saw the development of heavy industry. Factories and industrial sites sprang up across the country, symbolizing the Soviet drive for modernization and economic control. The extraction of Kazakhstan's vast natural resources became a priority. Mining operations and oil extraction projects were launched, tapping into the rich mineral wealth of the region. While these changes brought some economic growth, the benefits were often unevenly distributed. The focus on rapid industrialization sometimes overlooked the needs and well-being of the local population. The aggressive push for development led to significant environmental degradation. Natural landscapes were altered and pollution became a growing concern. Social upheaval was also a consequence as communities struggled to adapt to the new realities imposed upon them. The legacy of the Soviet era continues to shape Kazakhstan today. The echoes of that time are visible in the country's infrastructure, culture, and societal structures. As Kazakhstan moves forward, it carries with it the lessons and scars of its Soviet past, navigating a path towards a future that honors its rich history while embracing new possibilities. Section 6. Climate, a harsh mistress. Kazakhstan's climate is one of extremes. Long, cold winters grip the land with temperatures plummeting far below freezing. Summers, on the other hand, can be scorching hot, especially in the desert regions. Rainfall is scarce and unpredictable, making agriculture a risky endeavor. This harsh climate has played a significant role in shaping population patterns. People tend to congregate in areas with more favorable conditions, such as river valleys and foothills, where water is more readily available and temperatures are slightly more moderate. Section 7. Urbanization and its limits. In recent decades, Kazakhstan has experienced a significant shift towards urbanization. As in many parts of the world, people are moving to cities in search of better economic opportunities and a different way of life. Cities like Almaty and the capital, Astana, have seen their populations swell. However, urbanization in Kazakhstan faces unique challenges. The vast distances between cities make transportation and communication difficult. The concentration of economic activity in urban centers has also led to disparities between urban and rural areas. Section 8. The bounty and burden of resources. Kazakhstan is incredibly rich in natural resources. Oil, gas, uranium, and other minerals are found in abundance beneath its vast plains and mountains. These resources have the potential to bring great wealth to the country. However, the extraction of these resources also comes at a cost. Environmental degradation, displacement of local communities, and the so-called resource curse, where countries with abundant natural resources often experience corruption and inequality, are all challenges that Kazakhstan must grapple with. Section 9. Agriculture adapting to the elements. Kazakhstan's agricultural sector is a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. Despite its challenging climate, agriculture remains an important part of the Kazakh economy. Wheat, barley, and other grains are staples grown extensively across the vast steppes. These crops are vital not only for local consumption but also for export, contributing significantly to the nation's GDP. Cotton, another major crop, thrives in the irrigated areas of the country. The introduction of advanced irrigation systems has revolutionized cotton farming, allowing for higher yields and better quality produce. This has opened up new markets and opportunities for Kazakh farmers. Livestock farming, particularly sheep and cattle ranching, is also widespread. The vast open spaces of the steppe provide ideal grazing grounds. Sheep and cattle are not only a source of meat and dairy, but also wool and leather, which are important for the local economy. Kazakh farmers have learned to adapt to the harsh conditions, using traditional techniques and modern technology to make the most of the limited rainfall and short growing seasons. The blend of old and new methods ensures that they can maximize productivity while preserving the land for future generations. The vastness of the land, however, means that agricultural yields can vary greatly from year to year. Factors such as weather patterns, soil quality, and water availability play crucial roles in determining the success of each harvest. This variability requires constant adaptation and innovation from the farming community, making agriculture in Kazakhstan a dynamic and ever-evolving field. Section 10. A culture forged in vastness. The vastness of Kazakhstan has left an indelible mark on its culture. Kazakh people, shaped by centuries of nomadic tradition, have a deep respect for nature and a strong sense of hospitality. Family ties are paramount, and traditions are carefully preserved. There's a certain resilience and adaptability that comes from living in such a challenging environment. The ability to endure hardship, to find joy in simple things, and to welcome strangers with open arms are all hallmarks of the Kazakh spirit. Section 11. The allure of emptiness. Kazakhstan's emptiness is both a challenge and an allure. This vast land with its seemingly endless plains offers a unique experience that is hard to find anywhere else in the world. It's a land where you can feel truly insignificant in the face of nature's grandeur, where the sheer scale of the landscape can be both humbling and awe-inspiring. The vastness of the steppe makes you realize just how small you are in the grand scheme of things. Here the horizon stretches endlessly before you, creating a sense of infinite space that is both liberating and daunting. The endless expanse of land seems to go on forever, merging seamlessly with the sky. The silence is broken only by the wind whistling across the steppe, a sound that becomes a constant companion in this vast emptiness. The gentle rustling of the grass and the distant call of a bird are the only interruptions in this serene landscape. It's a place that challenges your perceptions of space and time, where the usual markers of distance and direction seem to lose their meaning. The vast open spaces make you question your own sense of scale and perspective, and forces you to confront your own place in the world. In this emptiness, you are left alone with your thoughts, free from the distractions of modern life. It's a rare opportunity to reflect on your own existence and your connection to the natural world, and perhaps in that emptiness, you find a sense of peace and connection that is hard to find in our increasingly crowded and chaotic world. The solitude of the steppe offers a chance to reconnect with yourself and the world around you, finding a tranquility that is often missing in our daily lives. The allure of emptiness in Kazakhstan is not just about the physical space, but also about the mental and emotional space it provides, allowing you to find clarity and peace in the midst of vastness.